Hey guys, this is Ryan with Mom on Mission, and today I'm going to show you what our favorite educational toys are. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Ryan, a Christ-following wife and a book-loving homeschool mom to 3 boys. So stick around and subscribe if you want to see all things biblical womanhood, homeschool, and book related. This video is in collaboration with Abby over at Rooted in Rest and Jessica at the Waldock Way. And this is a ongoing collaboration throughout the year where we are showing just how different homeschool can be for each family. And so this is called the Homeschool Show and Tell collaboration. Each month there is a different topic, and it is open to anyone who wants to join. So feel free to check out that playlist down below, add to it if you want to. But definitely watch all the videos in it and check out Abby and Jessica's channels. So this month it is all about educational toys. So with December, there's a lot of gift buying going on, and sometimes that can be tricky. You don't want to just give any old toy because toys typically, a couple weeks, months in, they lose their fun, a lot of them. The new wears off and they just kind of get shoved in the pile with everything else, or broken or lost or whatever. So I feel like these 3 toys that I'm going to share with you kind of stand the test of time. They are durable, high quality toys, but also are very open-ended and allow for a lot of exploration, which is just good for your brain, good for the kiddos' brains, but it also makes it where you don't get tired of them easily because there's a lot of different ways to play with them. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a game that we got last Christmas, and this is called Suspend. It's by Melissa and Doug. So in this game you have, and you can play it single player too, so if you have a kiddo who doesn't have siblings, or you don't really play games that often, this would still work. So this has all these different little metal pieces in it, and there's all different shapes and sizes, and they kind of hook onto each other like this. And then there is a base in here that you set on a piece of wood. And anyway, so you assemble it and you have a die that you roll, and each of these has different little rubberized colors on the end, and that's the color that you have to, I think, take on or put off. And there's multiple different modes like to play, and so like I said, you can just do totally creative. My boys just get this out and see what kind of things they can build, or you can do kind of like a Jenga type style. Don't make it fall, don't make it touch the ground or whatever. Or I think there is a get rid of all your pieces first way to play. But this really uses the brain. It's fun, a good way to interact. If you have multiple kids, they can play together. Then this one I believe we got last Christmas as well. So these are Kiva contraptions. And I had never heard of these until I was kind of looking at some more STEM toys last year, because I just don't want to get in that rut of buying just kind of whatever and hoping they didn't lose interest. And these are really fun. So it comes with a booklet to guide you on different challenges of things you can build. So let's see. Here's the high dive. And so this one, you build a stand and then you would roll the ball and try to make it go into the pool here. There's all sorts of different ones. This one is the one we've most recently tried. It's called the turbine, where you can put 2 different balls and you can make them twist around. And so it takes a lot of brain power, and really all it is these little wooden planks, okay? But there's a ton of them, and then you just use that guide and just use it to build whatever you think or whatever the guide says, or use it to build whatever you might come up with. There's no glue, there's no connecting, it is just the planks, and then kind of this ping pong style ball that you can do different tricks with. My boys, they do use the guidebook. Like I said, we did the turbine the other day, but they also just love to just use their brains and imagine different things. And then there's 2 colored balls in here, a red one and a blue one. So then they try to challenge each other, like, okay, I'm gonna build this and how you have to do it this way and knock over this plank or whatever. So you can also like set the planks at the end and try to aim for them. And there's just endless amounts of things that you can do with these. And then the last one is kind of in the same vein. One of my friends got these for one of her kids and I just thought they were the coolest. This is called Box and Balls. And so all it is, and these seem like really simple, like is that really fun toy, but they really, really are. So there's these boxes with all different numbers on them, and they're all different sizes. They kind of nestle inside of each other there. And then on the outside of the boxes have different, again, kind of a guide of how to play. So sometimes they're games, like head to head, where you're like playing against each other. Sometimes it just has a different challenge, like see how far you can make this go in this pattern or whatever. And the cool thing about this, so it comes with several balls, orange and white, so you can have 2 teams if you need to. But the cool thing is when these balls hit the boxes, I don't know if it'll do it when I'm holding it, but they make different sounds. And so like the different size boxes make different sounds. And so when you can like try to line them up to where you bounce and it'll bounce on all the different boxes. And then it makes kind of like a musical sound too. So that's kind of fun. All the boxes are numbered, and then like I said, there are different challenges and ways to play different games on the sides. So you don't have to worry about losing directions because they're on the boxes themselves. And they store really nicely. Obviously, they just all fit inside there. So all 3 of these games are great for using your brains, using your imagination, very, very open-ended, and allow for both cooperative play and individual play. If you're just talking about a kiddo who doesn't have any siblings or anything, they are good. And I seriously think these are good for ages. This might be for a slightly older, but I'd say in general, at least the other 2, I don't know what they recommend. I would say 4 and up, maybe 5 and up. And I really wouldn't put a limit on that. I still enjoy playing with these things. Maybe I wouldn't get like a high schooler these things, but I mean, I'm kind of a kid at heart, but I enjoy playing with these things still. So I hope you enjoyed seeing these 3 gifts and our favorite educational toys. Don't forget to check out the plays down below and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.